Right, I'm back. Before we get into this, I'm testing out NVIDIA Broadcast, which is why the funky background, which works okay, a little bit of glowiness over there. That's probably down to the fact that this is just a black curtain behind me. It's not completely blackout, but you know, better than now. And it makes me look a little bit fuzzy on green screen, but that's okay. I was also trying out the new implementation of RTX Voice, which is now part of the NVIDIA Broadcast package. They don't pay me anything for this, by the way. Both of which work for a minute or two, don't seem to work, but I want to get on with this, so I've disabled them. So if there is background noise, I apologise. In fact, yeah, I will just make sure that certain possible annoyances are not on. So that's what's new. Where we are, we have just defeated the elites here. It was a tough battle, as I recall. I was quite surprised to win it. We've got a pair here, which is going to give us an extra 10 HP. We've got 60 HP. It's not ideal. So we're going to get... That'll raise the max, but it does nothing for me because there's no way of achieving max here. So we'll get that extra 10 HP. We're going to get 2 HP at the end of the combat. Possibly it might be wise... I don't know. 110 divided by 2... 55... 65. I'd had slightly more health. 62. I've very slightly more health if I'd used that, but that's neither here nor there. I didn't. It's now irrelevant. So we've got our crack core. We've got our extra life, which we're going to need. We've got our Mummifying Hand, which we're very familiar with. It gives us our power stuff. Symbiotic Virus. Lee's Waffle. That's done with. Done with. No longer relevant. Relevant, but we've only got one potion. Runic Pyramid means our hand isn't discarded. Just been through that. No longer any use at all. I don't think it was any use at all because we got it right at the end. Sundial, quite plausibly useful because there's no way of really speeding this battle up. Done with. Gold is irrelevant. And we get an extra card. Obviously, I'm going to say obviously, but let's look at this. This is always useful. I like it, but not now. This is really, really good. It's quite tempting, but it doesn't flip with the playstyle up till now. So another Hello World makes sense. A power card, and it does something very useful. It adds a random common card into my hand. Doesn't help with deck cycling, but does give us more choice. So we're going to take that. This is the final battle. As with the last one, I'm liable to cycle through this several times now. We're here and we're committed. If I was playing on my own, for my own benefit, this is what I'd be doing anyway. And I've gone on about this bit. I'm just going to leave it there and say, with this, if it looks like I'm going to lose or I'm stuck, or I've done something stupid, I'm probably just going to restart. I may call the video there and come back to it fresh another day, or I may just cycle round. We'll see. I've not got an awful lot of time right now, so we're going to give it a bash. And I will probably, if I do upload these, I will upload this one no matter what, so that we can get a picture of how I got started. So, here we go. Right. This does not mess around. This big heart here, you'll recognise it from the fake final end of the game. Is our enemy, the Corrupt Heart of the Spire. It's going to hit us with a powerful negative effect, which you're going to see in a moment. It is nice. Beat of Death. Whenever you play a card, take 1 damage. This isn't direct damage to your health. This is damage you can offset with block. So block is going to be very, very important from the get-go. It's always important, but in this case it's very important. So you don't get a respite just because they're not attacking. They can only lose 300 more HP this turn. That changes on each turn, but it means we just can't off it even if we had the cost to do so. We don't, so we're not going to worry about that. So they are not going to hit us this turn, but we do need to block. We're going to keep hold of that because it's going to be better used later. We're obviously going to use this, I think. And what I would like to do is use this and this, which will leave us with 1 point. So that's slightly irritating. It would be nice to use this and this, but what we can hope is Hello World will zero Streamline rather than Equilibrium. The other option is for us to use this and Streamline, end the turn and use Hello World next turn. That might be a good option. In fact, I'm beginning to strongly feel that it is, because it will prevent us. The block will prevent us from taking damage this turn while we've got the chance, and Streamline will reduce by 1, which we will need it to, because we've got to inflict as much damage on this guy as fast as possible. So let's go with that. So as you can see, 10, immediately 1 block gone, and we're going to use Streamline. Right, that's all we can do this turn, so end turn. Every kind of bad status card, and a massive amount of damage coming in. So first we want to block. So we've also got Amplify, which we can hold on to. Do we want 2 random common cards at the start of each turn? So if I play any card, I'm going to take 1 damage. Or I can play my block card first, either of these block cards. Then play Hello World, Amplify. So that would be all of my cards, and then I just have to play whatever I get. And that actually feels like a good try for this turn. So we are going to play our block card. We've got a reserve in the turbo down the bottom there, if we need to use it. So that gives us 8 block. See, I can't actually reduce damage very much here, so we've got to take what we get. Now we could use Amplify now, or we could hold on to it until we have 2 skills, 2 powers, come to think of it. So we could just go for as much block as we can generate, which is not a lot. Weak to reduce the amount of damage they're doing, and 1 strike. So let's try that. So it's not a lot of block. In fact, it's only going to take off what comes from those cards. Right, it's a bit more manageable. 24 damage. We could avoid playing strike this turn. Take a little bit less damage. Do we need the card out? We don't need the card out. I'm going to go with that. In fact, it won't hurt to drink this now, because we're already down on health. So let's do that. We get a free card. That's really powerful because it doesn't use, but it will automatically hurt me, which is something I want to control. But it is a power, which would allow us to get double that and double Hello World. So we would play or Chrysalis. I kind of feel that coming back to this, I'm going to choose this as the safe bet, and then that might be an alternate option if this doesn't work out. So we're going to do this. Right, and now we're going to end the turn. Strong hand for the next turn, a lot of damage coming in. Okay. Ooh. It's not going to be easy. Right. We're probably going to need that turbo this turn. Do we have any block at all? We do not. This may be over very quickly. Do we have 2 power cards? We do not. Let's go with Apotheosis for want of a better choice. Sweeping Beam to give us options. Not a power, I'd hoped for a power. So, this is probably going to end me. But we need to clear some cards. So we're going to turbo. Chrysalis. That. I think I do feel like I've done something very wrong here. I'm going to play Amplify and play Hello World. And do this. Right, this is really going to hurt. Right, I can't afford to fail now. Unless it's giving me some block, I'm probably fucked. Right, the block first. Now white noise. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to play this for the 0. Okay. We need to pull up the block. So 13 block there. And charge battery. So gain R13. Oh, I did not read this right. I don't need that right now. But this will make all the difference. So the block we are generating right now is so that we can use all of these cards. Right, so that's making the guy hurt more and less likely to do damage. We have some cards left. I don't want to use that just yet because these are going to be useful, but I'm going to hold it in my hand. I'm going to play Rebound and then Streamline to do more damage. That brings me to the end of my turn. really playing on the edge here. Well, that card negates itself and I need it out of my hand, so I'm going to do that. I want to play Echo Form. I haven't got any block, so I'm going to play Equilibrium. Could really do with you playing that at the same time as Amplify, but we've got the opportunity now, so we're going to do that. Play Capacitor, so power it will zero another card, which allows me to play Electrodynamics. At the moment I won't get through this alive. We're just theorising what's going on here. Now this is going to kill me. No, it's not going to work, but I have a life. I've forgotten about that, so let's keep going. We've cleared most of our hand. It doesn't matter how much damage she does to me now because we're on our life, so we're going to end the turn and use up our life now. I bet I've got this right. Ow! I did not expect that to happen. Right. Well, I lost all of my cool extra stuff. But okay, let's see what we can do here. We can gain 10 block, which is played twice, so we get 20. We can... right, we're going to play Consume to gain 3 focus, lose 1 orb slot. And then we're going to gain 7 block and channel 2 frost. That's another 33, so that's pretty good. I'm going to hold that to be useful later, and I'm going to hold that to be useful later. This is probably not going to be relevant. So do I want to do damage now? That I do want to cycle those actually. So that's me done this turn. Right, no incoming this time, but we still need block. This is fucked with my ability to actually do anything. I would take 2 damage on top of everything else. So I think the first thing to do is use my lower turbo to gain some space and extra energy. Do I have a block I can play now? I've got a block I can play now, but those 2 cards won't come in. So we're going to have to eat the damage. No, we're going to use Recursion. Because it gets us that orb back, it doesn't hurt us. And gives us space to think about what happens next. I think we want to play... do we have enough space yet? We do not. I think I want that card Cyclist, so I'm going to play Rebound, then Sweeping Beam. See what Sweeping Beam brings in, and see if I need extra energy for it. Keep that for next round. Okay, we're pretty strong. These are going to go away. Two damage now. Right, I think this is the first thing we need to do. And what are we going to bring in? Probably charge battery. Or we could channel 2 frost. We probably need the energy more. He gets played twice. This is good. So we'll pull in equilibrium as well. Which we could not do because we didn't have space. Damn. Right. This is not good. 33 is going to kill us. 25... Sorry, 20. 44. That's really not very good. Got 8. Let's see what options we get. Okay. Will this be enough, do you think? It probably won't be. Not enough. But force field is free and gives us 16 block. 20, 15, 16, 30. We can just about withstand that. Let's play the power and exhaust that. 27, 12, 15, 17, 30. It's not enough. Nope, it's not happening this time. So, let's cycle round. Ooh. Right, here we go again. So, charge battery. We're going to drink this earlier. And we get this. I think I was better off last time. That's awful. Okay, streamline. I'll just continue with what's going on. Really didn't need it to happen that way. That's actually made it a lot worse. So, here we go. So let's have a bit of a think about this. Amplify doesn't go away, I realise, so there's a chance it will cycle around with other things. So I'm going to do that. But first, we are going to stick in our block. And our other block. Go for the eyes. and we're going to use Hello World. Which has cleared Meteor Strike, so we might as well. Right, so this is going to hurt, but we're good. Move on. I think we're a bit healthier than last time. Right, White Noise, random power cards plus amplify. So Apotheosis. Yeah, this has worked really quite well. So we're going to upgrade all our cards. Do we have any defense? No, we're going to have to eat what's coming in for now. Chrysalis. Amplify. White Noise. Hello World. Sweeping Beam. Oh, this is ridiculous. So last time I got here, an Echo Form was available because we had the thing. Now I could do it. Obviously I'm 2 health now, so anything I do needs to be carefully blocked. It's almost worth not playing cards this turn at all. Oh, we can play Turbo and then play Echo Form. I think that's probably sensible. Okay. We'll start with defense. And bring in charge battery. Then use these to generate some more power. Got a capacitor, and then consume. And I'm going to be dead. But we've got the lizard's tail. So it doesn't really matter what we do here. Okay, that bizarreness went a bit better than last time. Where are we? Okay, he's going to do 42 damage, and are we out of block? We are. We haven't got to play Apotheosis, so that's really made things a bit different. So we have to start with pulling cards in and hoping they do us some good, and just taking the damage. That just didn't work at all. I think this might be another bust. I'm going to do something as an experiment because I think this is over. Does this negate exhausted cards? It looks like it doesn't. Card doesn't exhaust, of course. Yeah, but 42 will just survive this. Well, we can play around a little now. Alright. Let's start with some free block. No. We're going to do something useful that gives us some block because they're not attacking this turn. They're not attacking, so I want to hold on to that. We might as well use this claw card. Equally, we might as well use Melter, and we might as well use Ball Lightning. Right, we seem to have... There's a possibility of us winning this now. Right, so I have to survive 44 incoming damage, so we're going to start with getting the block up. Which we get twice, that gives us a chance. We're going to use the things that reduce damage first. So, go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. Negated them, but 18 plus 16 is not 44. This may well be over. Is there anything that draws cards for me? No. But we're close. Should have done that first. No, there's nothing I can do. 10 plus 16 is 26, incoming 44. Not happening. And at that point I'm going to take a break and have a think.